John, welcome, please.
Thanks, everyone, for your warm standing ovation for PA. I just want to tell you, credit union people are the best. It means the world to him. And to continue the Hoosier flavor to this morning's general session, it is an absolute privilege to introduce our next speaker. He is a tremendous credit union supporter. He is a member of the Senate Banking Committee. He is a sponsor and champion of regulatory relief legislation, including what now allows privately insured credit unions to belong to the federal home loan bank system. He is a recipient this year of the League's Outstanding Hoosier Legislator Award. Please join me in welcoming the Senator from Indiana, Joe Donnelly.
Thank you all for having me here today. I met with the Indiana Credit Union folks the other night, and it was a really good thing that I did, because I realized on the way over, I'm a member of a credit union in Indiana. I've been a member of a credit union for 43 years now. It tells you many things, including that I'm getting older. But I was on the way over to meet with the credit union, and I thought, my Jeep loan is due. And so I met with them. I have my Jeep loan with the credit union. I went home that night, and I had told our credit union director, who was at the dinner, I will pay it before you get to your dessert. And so we're back on track with that. But that's what you do. For regular families, you provide the opportunity for America's dreams to come true, for the chance to get a house, for the chance to buy a car, for the chance to make sure that their kids can get a good education. And everybody in America knows that's what you do. My wife's uncle worked in Erie, Pennsylvania, building GE locomotives. And we used to go up there and visit. And he spent all of his time on the weekends working on the GE Locomotive Builders Credit Union, because he was on the board of directors. And he always used to tell me, Joe, he said, I have a special responsibility. Because he worked on the line, but was also on the board of directors for the credit union. And he said, I have a responsibility to my fellow workers to make sure their dreams can come true. And that's why I work with the credit union. The credit union I belong to in Indiana started in a small room off the side of the maintenance department at the college that I went to. It's expanded dramatically since then. My roommate, who ran out of funds for his last semester of college, had to leave school and get a job to raise enough money so the next year he could go back. And his job was on the other side of town. And he didn't have the money to get back and forth or to get a car. So he took out a $100 loan with the Notre Dame Credit Union to buy a bicycle. Probably your paperwork cost more than the profit you made on the loan. But he was a member, and they took care of him. And he got that bicycle, and he paid it off in a matter of about 2 months, was able to get to work and raise the money so that he could graduate the next year. But he couldn't have gotten to work without the credit union. Our residents of my state, the people I represent, couldn't get their homes if you weren't there. Couldn't get a loan to get that car to get them to work if you weren't there. Like I said, I have my Jeep loan with you guys. It has been a wonderful relationship because you are focused on your members. You didn't cause the financial problems of this country that we had 6 years ago, and we want to make sure that you're not caught in the backwash of trying to get this right. When others were melting down, you continued to make the loans to keep our economy going. And so part of my job on the banking committee is to try to eliminate those regulations that make no sense regarding credit unions, that make no sense helping you to serve your members. And so I helped to author the piece that enables privately insured credit unions to be able to work with the Federal Home Loan Bank Board. The more we can do to help you, the better off we are, because it makes our citizens' lives better. It allows them to keep a few more bucks in their pocket and take care of their family. So we know you do great things, and the last message I want to leave with you is this. You do great things, and it's important you're here to tell the House and the Senate what you do. Because everybody says, well, they listen to this biggest organization or that biggest organization. I listen to my neighbors. I don't want to go to St. Anthony's Church in South Bend and see the head of the credit union and have him tell me, how come you screwed me on that legislation? That's a bad thing to have happen when I go home. So while the big banks go back to New York, you come back home. And I see you in our coffee shops all over our state, in Bloomington, in Elkhart, in Merrillville, in Richmond. I want you to know that you're getting a square deal out here. And the best way you can do that is by coming to visit and by talking to us and letting us know what's on your mind and letting us know what's affecting you. We'll continue to work nonstop to try to eliminate needless regulations that don't help your customers, but just make it more difficult for you. That's our goal, is to enable you to help your members, because your members are my next-door neighbors. And our next-door neighbors are the ones who deserve to have America's dream come true. So thanks for what you do. I'll look forward to seeing you down the street. Thank you very much.